Steady slow, let the chaos align. Heat the currents to the flux grid spine. Spiral motion turning power through bone. Every warrior forging strength of their own. Structure, balance, shoulders in line. Ground extends through the feet and the spine. Force travels clean through the body's frame. Discipline sharpening every aim. Flux awakening, feel the core ignite. Spinblade spirals in the neon night. It flies together, blades burning bright. Flux awakening, claim the like a lightning strike. Silver's going faster than the eye can track. Breath still calm in the center of speed. Stormborn reflex every warrior needs. Kaela looks like a mountain wall. Earth beneath every rise and fall. Iron understands where the flux storms break. Every step making arenas shake. A Orchid drifting through neon haze. Shadow light dancing in violent blaze. I know petals scatter across the air. Every trick catching rivals unaware. Sora breathing white skybound flow. Gentle winds where the spirit beasts go. Voice like dawn through the training dome. My guiding SpinStars toward their home. Blaster steps through the arena ring. Wolves dragging aura in the storming rings. Dual spin blades with the radiate glow. Center calm in the battle flow. Flux awakening, feel the core ignite. Spinblade spirals in the neon night. Rise together, blaze burning bright. Flux awakening, claim the light. Circle walking to the flux grid floor. Spinblade humming like a reactor core. Every motion balanced and precise. Storm and silence fuse like ice. Awareness first before the strike. Reading the rhythm, the shadows alike. Reaction fades when the mind grows clear. Space between danger and fear. Practice daily through dust and flame. Every failure refining the aim. Grow deeper through years of strain. Discipline stronger than fleeting gain. Spin forge planet burning below. Lava rivers with flux core glow. Every legend begins the same. One quiet breath before the flame. So breathe again, let the flux align. Body and spirit perfectly entwined. When the spin blade sings in the midnight sky, even the stars begin to fly. Flux awakening, feel the core ignite. Spinblade spirals in the neon night. Rise together, blaze burning bright. Flux awakening, claim the
Yeah, quiet steps in the flux vocal hall. Training circles on the midnight wall. Spinblade resting but the mind away. Every movement for awareness, say. Neon lanterns on the training dome. SpinStars walking in the spiral roam. Breath slow, steady in the turning line. Flux currents through the living spine.
Circle walking through the flux grid flow. Soft steps whisper like a reactor core. Every pivot balanced light and slow. Spiral pathways where the energies flow.
Breath and motion moving side by side. No sharp tension, no place to hide. Center quiet in the turning frame. Discipline deeper than pride or fame.
Circle walking, feel the spiral turn. Every step another truth to learn. Spinblade waiting, patient and still. Power begins in the quiet will.
Higher flashes through the turning ring. Lightning steps like a striking wing. Speed up is when the mind grows clear. Time grows wide when the path is near.
Kaela grounding every spiral stride. Earth beneath where the mountains reside. Weight drops heavy through the training floor. Roots grow deeper than the wars before. the trees. Every circle calm and wide, guiding words from the inside.
Blaster walking with a spiral bends, wolf dragon shadow that never ends. Step by step in the flux ring, storms awaken when the circles sing.
Circle walking, feel the spiral turn. Every step another truth to learn. Spinblade waiting, patient and still. Power begins in the quiet will.
Eyes aware of the shift in space, reading rhythm, reading pace. No reaction without the sight. Clarity sharpens the coming fight.
Spiral motion through the flux grid frame. Structure guiding the hidden flame. When the body and mind align, power travels the perfect line.
Training nights under neon skies, ancient wisdom in modern eyes. Spin force planet humming below, flux storms rising in molten glow.
Every warrior walking the way turns through darkness into day. Patient circles shaping the flame, discipline greater than glory or fame. Circle walk and feel the spiral turn. Every step another truth to learn. Spinblade waiting, patient and still. Power begins in the quiet will.
Arena lights burning bright in the dome. Spin for you're stepping from chrome. Flux grid humming under our feet. Crowd like thunder rising with heat. Spin blade resting in the warrior hand.
Forged in flux, fire shaped by command. Circles within circles, the motion begins. Spiral mechanics where power spins.
Rest days come while the blaze starts to sing. Metallic resonance shaping the ring. Every rotation controlled and precise. Movement measured like rolling dice. Spinblade flow through the flux line frame. Structure guiding a spiral flame. Force multiplies when the rhythm aligns. Power rise on the turning line.
Spinblade flow, feel the sparks ignite. Blade spinning wild in the neon light. Arena roaring through the night. Spinblade flow, proclaim the fight.
All your flashes through the combat ray. Blade spinning wild in the neon light. Arena roaring through the night.
Spinblade proclaim the fight. Eye flashes through the combat grid. Lightning arcs where the rivals slid. Rapid strikes like a thunder drum. Blink too slow when the storm has come.
Kaela stomps with the weight of stone. Earthquake power in muscle and bone. Spinblade carving the ground below. Shockwaves pulse with every throw.
Orchid drifting through violent air. Shadow spins catching foes unaware. Hollow petals burst in a glowing flare. Trickster dancer beyond compare.
Sora guiding the rhythm above. Wind and harmony flow with love. Her voice like currents in open sky. Lifting warriors ready to fly. Blaster enters the center ring. Wolf dragon echoing everything. Dual spin blades humming alive. Storms awaken when they collide.
Spinblade flow, feel the sparks ignite. Blade spinning wild in the neon light. Arena roaring through the night.
Spinblade flow, claim pulse by. Every clash a danger spark. Energy slicing through the dark. Spiral physics guiding the blade.
Discipline shaping every raid. Practice hours of flux for calls. Echoing steps on the training walls. Thousands of spins before the war. Every motion preparing the core. Nova City watching the flame. Crowds remember every name. SpinStars rising in glowing rows. Legends written where the flux flows. Spinblade flow, feel the sparks ignite. Blade spinning wild in the
sparks in the arena glow. Flux storms rising where the fighters go. Silent breath before the clash begins. Warriors reading where the motion spins. Mind grows quiet in the combat ring. Hear the echoes of everything. Every shift, every subtle move. Hidden signals in the combat groove.
Eye lightning in the training grid. Silver flash where the shadows slid. Rapid reflex cutting through the air. Strike appears before you're aware. Eyes observe before the strike. Watch the rhythm, watch the spike. Reaction fades when awareness leads. Clarity sharper than lightning speed. Lightning mind in the flux don't fight. Read emotion in the neon light. Faster than the sparks ignite. Lightning mind, claim the side. Lightning mind in the flux don't fight. Read emotion in the neon light. Faster than the sparks ignite. Lightning mind, claim the side.
Spin forth crowd like a roaring wave. Cheering warriors bold and brave. Every duel like a storm released. Every strike like a thunder beast.
Kaela steady like a mountain wall. Grounded stands through rise and fall. Even lightning needs the earth below. Roots that anchor every flow.
Orchid drifting through violet light. Shadow dancer in the rapid fight. Trick and feint like a shifting flame. Confuse the storm then change the game.
Sora breathing calm above. Guiding focus, patience and love. Every breath slows time and space. Clarity shines in the warrior face.
Blaster watching the spiral ring. Wolf dragon aura, quietly a man. He knows the truth of the warrior mind. Speed is born when calm we find.
Lightning mind in the flux don't fight. Read emotion in the neon light. Faster than the sparks ignite. Lightning mind, claim the side. Training nights in the flux forge hall. Watching shadows on the training wall. Masters whisper the ancient ways. See the strike before the fray.
Danger hides in the smallest sign. Tiny tremor in the stance line. Awareness opens the hidden door. See the storm before it roars.
Nova City gloaming low. Flux core rivers in molten glow. Every warrior walking this road carries lightning in their code.
So breathe slow when the sparks ignite. Calm inside of the combat night. Speed appears when the mind grows clear. Lightning strikes when the path is near.
Lightning mind in the flux don't fight. Read emotion in the neon light. Faster than the sparks ignite. Lightning mind, claim the side. Lightning mind in the flux don't fight. Read emotion in the neon light. Faster than the sparks ignite. Lightning mind, claim the side.
Yeah. Deep beneath the spin forged stone. Flux core tremors through the bone. Training hall under crimson light. Warriors shaping their strength for the fight. Every stance rooted deep and wide. Power rising from earth inside. Structure steady, spine aligned. Discipline sharpening body and mind. Yeah.
Kaela steps to the arena floor. Silent weight like a mountain roar. Black hair burning with silver flame. Earthbound power behind her name. Feet like anchors in molten ground. Shockwave pulses without a sound. When she moves the training ring. Feels the echo her footsteps bring. Earth stands, rising, feel the ground ignite. Power rooted in the neon fight. Strength begins with a feet unite.
Earth stands, claim the might.
Earth stands, rising, feel the ground ignite. Power rooted in the neon fight. Strength begins with a feet unite.
Earth stands, claim the might. Spinblade turning slow and strong. Spiral locks where the forces belong. Every circle anchored tight. Gravity feeding the strike with might. I am flashing through arcs of speed. Lightning motion in every lead. Yet even storms must ground their flame. Earth gives power to the game.
Orchid drifting through violet air. Shadow dancer with cunning flair. But when Kaela plants her feet, even ghosts feel the shift in beat. Sora breathing soft and
brain.
Blast a watch in the spiral line, reading structure and hidden design. Wolf dragon all required and bright, knowing power begins in the right. Ay.
Earth stands, rise and feel the ground ignite. Power rooted in the neon fight. Strength begins where the feet unite.
Earth stands, claim the might.
Earth stands, rise and feel the ground ignite. Power rooted in the neon fight. Strength begins where the feet unite.
Earth stands, claim the might. Nova City roaring above, crowds watching the warriors move. Arena dome like a glowing sun, every duel where legends run. Practice hours in Flux Forges, echoing strikes through iron walls. Discipline deeper than pride or fame, years of training behind the flame. Yeah.
When the storm begins to roar and the battle shakes the floor, warriors rooted never break, mountain hearts that never shake. Spin forward planet breathing below, lava rivers with flux core glow. Every legend walking this way learns the ground before the fray.
Rise and feel the ground ignite. Power rooted in the neon fight. Strength begins where the feet unite. Earth stands, claim the might.
In the spin forged night, hollow petals drifting through the fight. Orchid laughing in the neon air, ghost step motion rivals unaware. Training halls in the flux forged dome, SpinStars moving in silent roam. Every shadow hiding hidden flame, every step a shifting game.
Orchid shadow dancing through the grid, flux light trails where the footsteps slid, moving flowing like a phantom breeze. Trick the storm with effortless ease.
Spinblade arcs in a violet glow, silent strikes in a fluid flow. Victory hides where the clever move bends the rhythm of the comeback groove. A shadow dance through the neon light, ghost-like steps in the silent fight. Orchid drifting out of sight, shadow dance, claim the night. Fire sparks like lightning fast, silver streak like a thunder blast. Yet even storms can lose their way in the shadows where the dancers play.
Kaela grounded like a mountain wall, earthquake power in rise and fall. But Orchid slips through cracks unseen, dancing silent through the machine.
Sora breathing calm above, guiding patience, guiding love. When light whispers through the dome, showing warriors paths unknown.
Blaster watching from the ring, wolf dragon shadow quietly humming. He knows power takes many forms, storm and shadow both transform.
Shadow dance through the neon light, ghost-like steps in the silent fight. Orchid drifting out of sight, shadow dance, claim the night. Flux grid glowing underfoot, silent signals warriors put. Every trick, every feint turns the chaos into pain.
Nova City lights below, watching legends rise and grow. Every duel a story told and spinning sparks of red and gold.
Shadow dance through the neon light, ghost-like steps in the silent fight. Orchid drifting out of sight, shadow dance, claim the night. Quiet wind through the spin-forged sky, flux light drifting slowly by. Training dome in the silver dome, SpinStars breathing, his might is gone. Soft steps moving through the air, gentle currents everywhere. Every breath a rising tide, calm awakening deep inside.
Sora standing in morning light, guiding warriors through the quiet. Voice like wind across the sea, teaching patience, clarity.
Sky meditation, breathe and flow. Feel the flux inside you grow. Mind grows clear like open blue. Strength begins when peace is true.
Rest in her lightning pace, storm now calm in the quiet space. Even thunder must learn the art of a still and patient heart.
Kaela breathing slow and wide, mountain calm deep inside. Earth and sky and balance needs strength and silence, both complete.
Orchid laughing soft and low, petal shadows gently flow. Even tricksters understand peace is power in land.
Last to watch in the morning rise, Nova sunlight in his eyes. Wolf dragon spirit calm and bright, resting wings in golden light.
Sky meditation, breathe and flow. Feel the flux inside you grow. Mind grows clear like open blue. Strength begins when peace is true.
Nova City, waking below. Flux core rivers gently glow. Every warrior walking this road must release the heavy load.
When the battle storms appear, clarity will guide you here. Wind and silence show the way through the chaos of the day.
Sky meditation, breathe and flow. Feel the flux inside you grow. Mind grows clear like open blue. Strength begins when peace is true.
Flux storms rolling across the sky, spin forced on the rising high. Arena lights like blazing suns, where the bond of beasts is one.
Ancient echoes in the flux core deep, spirit beasts that never sleep, waiting quiet beyond the flame for warriors worthy of that name.
SpinStars gather in the glowing ring, flux currents humming everything. Spinblades resting by their side, calling beasts that choose the god.
Master standing calm and still, heart aligned with eye and will. Wolf dragon shadow behind his back, eyes like embers burning black.
Spin, spin, spun, hear the
with every stride. Mountain strength that Kaela side.
Orchid, loving in violet flame. Shadow fox enters the game. Glowing eyes in neon mist. Trickster spirit with phantom twist.
Soul raising gentle hands. Wings of an answering command. Silver currents through the air. Graceful power everywhere.
Spirit beast born, hear the call.
Two hearts rising, never fall.
Flux and soul, ignite the spark.
Light the fire inside the dark.
Arena crowd like a roaring sea. Watching legends come to be. Beast and warrior side by side. Flux awakened, amplified.
Through the battles, through the years, through the triumph, through the fears. Beast and blader, share the flame. One true spirit, two names.
Another city, blazing bright. Watching heroes in the night.
Spin force planet far below. Knows the bond that warriors grow.
Spirit beast born, hear the call.
Two hearts rising, never fall.
Flux and soul, ignite the spark.
Light the fire inside the dark.
Yeah. And the sirens echo through the dome. Flux grid lighting up the combat zone. Training cycle final phase begins. Warriors ready, let the trials spin. Spin for a crowd like a thunder wave. Watching fighters bold and brave. SpinStars step into the glowing ring. Flux storms rising in everything.
Spinblade humming in the warrior grip. Spiral locks from the wrist and hip. Motion flowing like a living flame. Discipline guiding every aim. Flux combat drill sparks ignite. Blades collide in the neon light. Storm of steel in the endless night. Flux combat drill. Fire lightning through the battlefield. Silver streak like a thunder shield. Rapid strikes in electric rain. Speed like fury through every vein. Killer stomps like the planet shakes. Ground cracking with every break. Iron stance like a titan strong. Earthbound power where she belongs.
Orchid drifting through violet haze. Shadow faints in the neon blaze. Trickster dancer spinning the flow. Confuse the storm, then strike the foe.
Sora, sing above the fray. Guiding currents through the fray. Winds of balance through the fight. Calm within the blazing light. Blaster, charging through the ring. Wolf dragon aura awakening. Dual spin blades roaring bright. Storm commander of the fight. Flux combat drill sparks ignite. Blades collide in the neon light. Storm of steel in the endless night. Flux combat drill.
Win the fight.
Spirit beasts in the battle cry. Roaring power through the sky. Bonded war
warriors standing tall. Flux awakened in them all.
Nova City lights below, watching legends rise and grow. Every flash a story told, and spinning sparks of red and gold.
Practice forging the flux for calls, echoing strikes through iron walls. Every lesson leads to this warrior trial in the abyss. Flux combat drill, sparks ignite, blades collide in the neon light. Storm of steel in the endless night. Flux combat drill.
Win the fight! Nova sunrise, hope spin for skies. Flux core rivers glowing bright. Training years in the warrior flame. Every scar carving the name. SpinStars standing side by side. Storms survived and battles tried. Every step along the way shaped the path they walk today. Blaster
Breathing calm and slow, feels the deeper currents flow. Flux grid humming through the ground, ancient power barely found. Spinblade turning in his hand, spiral forces he understands. Every motion calm and true, discipline in all he do.
Blasters way, walk the flame, rise beyond the fear and pain. Warriors fall and rise again. Blasters way, never been higher. Lightning fierce and bright, storm commander in the fight. Speed like thunder through the sky, never let it aim. Danger lie. Kaela strong like mountain stone, strength and will and muscle bone. Grounded hearts that never break, earthbound warriors never shake. Orchid dancing through the shade, violet sparks in tricks she made. Laughter echoing through the storm, joy inside the warrior form.
Sora singing winds of light, guiding stars through darkest night. Voice of calm when chaos grows, balance in the path she shows. Blaster steps into the flame, feels the flux behave not the same. Arena lights flicker and bend as if the world begins to blend.
For a moment time grows thin, storms slow down beneath his skin. Spinblade arcs too fast to see, echoing strange velocity. But the moment fades away like a dream. For the day, still the path remains the same. Discipline before the fade.
Blaster's way, walk the flame, rise beyond the fear and pain. Warriors fall and rise again. Blaster's way, never bend.
Nova City, watching bright spin stars glow.